Hey guys, what's happening? It's your boy Terence back at it with another video. How you guys doing? I hope everything's great. Hope your week is not weekend. It's just Wednesday right now, and I'm already in the weekend mood. Anyways, hope your week is going great. Welcome to all the new subscribers and the viewers. The support has been tremendous, and I thank you all for your time and patience in investing your time in this channel, and hopefully it's adding value to your life as per my goals, right? So today's video is going to be a little short. I know I'm speaking a little quicker because I want to keep the video a lot more crisp. Okay. However, at times I will check myself when my rate of speech increases drastically. So today I'm going to talk about something I've realized, or something that I feel like most of us who are treading on this journey of life to find meaning or reason, right, and some sort of, not a reward, I would say some sort of a consequence out of doing something in this life, right? So if you read the title by now, you'll pretty much know what I'm going to talk about. So it's picking a sacrifice. I just want to use things that that are very easy to understand, right? I'll use an example, in this case a movie that I really like. I'm not sure which year it came out in, probably in 2014 or 13, I'm not sure. There's a movie called as The Witch. Okay, I'm not going to go into the whole haunted part. No, that's not this video. Hold on. It's not part of that. So the whole premise of the movie at the beginning is that there's this family who chooses not to obey the rules of the village or the area that they're living in for certain reasons. The father kind of like believes that I've forgotten the actual reason, but the father kind of believes that hey, look, this religion that's running here, right, it's not giving us enough freedoms or whatever, right? So they decide to leave that village and move to find another place to settle. So basically this is shot like in the 1800s, I think, I'm not sure, but yeah. So they move from this village which has safety, large walls, etc. They move out of that village along with the family and their daughters, and then they go in search of settlement, right, either in a new village or in a new area. So the father is unable to find a new settlement area with another village, right? So he decides to settle just in front of this forest, right? There's an opening and then there's like the deep forest. So he settles there, understanding that he wants to build his own settlement, right, kind of thing. So he starts building his house, blah blah blah, all of that stuff, and soon shit starts hitting the wall. The name of the movie is The Witch, right? So basically there are witches living in the forest, and they start terrorizing this family. So coming back to the actual point, right? So this person chose to do something, and the consequence, I won't say consequence, the sacrifice he had to choose is his family being terrorized just for these freedoms that he wanted, right? Now obviously that's something we should not do as per the story, right? But I just thought of using an example of what sacrifices means. So anything in life that you have to do, right, there are two things that will happen. That the path that you choose will have an outcome, or it may not have an outcome, and then there's a sacrifice to gamble on that outcome, right? So if you want to succeed in something, or let's say if you failed in something, you will have done some sort of a sacrifice, right? Nowadays people want instant gratification, instant rewards, stimulation, like this, just by tapping the screens, right, without any sacrifice. But understand, anything that comes without a sacrifice is a sacrifice that has happened subconsciously in such a way wherein you have not noticed. Now, for example, it's this time-old story. Let's say, would you want a doctor who has actually studied for his exams and then operate on you, or do you want a doctor who's, let's say, copied through his exams or whatever and then operate on you, right? So the doctor who has actually studied, as an example, has sacrificed a lot of his time and his freedoms in terms of doing fun things, right, to master his craft of surgery, etc., right? So picking your sacrifice is very important. People just tell you, hey, look, work hard, then you'll get. That's not the right way. First thing, you understand what your goal is and understand what the outcome can be and may not be, the positives and the negatives, and then you choose some sacrifices around that goal so that you reach a particular direction, right, or a destination. Yes, so that was a small rant on why picking a sacrifice is very important. So I've learned this the hard way, and I think so some of you, most of you all have, and most of you have not as well. So for those who are not aware, if you want to achieve something in life, if you want to achieve those freedoms, those goals, right, at the very basic core, every human being wants freedom in some sort of manner, right? So all these things require sacrifice. Similarly, let's say the day I decided to, let's say as an example, to lose weight, right, from being obese to whatever, the sacrifices were quite evident, right? People say no, it's too hard. When people say generally it's too hard to do something, it's too hard to sacrifice something is what they're trying to tell you, right? And that's why it's very important to empathize with these people, because yeah, some people are just not willing to sacrifice things for it. Now the world is changing slowly. I don't want to get into the whole whole gender part of it and kind of things, but yeah, the world is changing slowly. Let's see where it goes. It seems day by day, based on your, I'm trying to put this as what do you say, as PC as possible. Day by day it seems that the more attention you can gain for something that you can market, right? Yeah, so the more attention you can gain for something that you can market, but with your default nature, right, will get you somewhere. However, there may be again consequences or sacrifices that kind of happen subconsciously, which you may not be aware of. That was a long and tricky statement, because I was trying to be as politically correct as possible there, right? But if you all understood it, well and good. If not, ping in the comments, right? I'll let you all know what I was trying to say there, right? So yeah, guys, the easiest method to get something in life, get something done in life, or to achieve something in life is to pick a goal, pick a sacrifice, and then do not worry about what the outcome is, right? The outcomes will be there. The outcome will be either you get something or you not get something, right? Don't worry about that. Pick your goal, pick your sacrifices, and go. Right? There's nothing that you can do without sacrifices, right? Even if we have to use the extremely famous people, right? If you've seen interviews or read interviews of Elon Musk as an example, the guy literally sleeps in his office, right? So yeah, so there's always something to give and take, and that is why I thought, making this video again unscripted, totally, out of the heart kind of thing here. So let me know how you guys felt in terms of today's video, right? I really feel these topics will help you guys out, because I think these are key parameters that, especially in the culture that we live in, it's not really discussed. They're all focused on the outcomes rather than the actual path, right? So yeah, guys, if you like this video, feel free to comment, like, share, do all the good stuff, and most importantly, subscribe. Almost 90% of you guys are not subscribed, so if you do subscribe, that helps me determine where to take the channel from, right? Yeah, guys, until then, I guess I'll catch you tomorrow. Cheerio.